What's up, YouTube? I'm Eric.
And I'm Rudy.
And we are
The
8-Bit Crusaders. Alright, so today we're going to do a video on reproduction cartridges.
Cool.
Yeah, so let's check this out.
Okay, so we're talking about reproduction cartridges.
Yeah.
So what makes a reproduction cartridge?
Okay, well.
For those of us that don't know, like me, because I don't have any experience with repros.
Okay, so this is a fair question. You know, there's a lot of people that aren't into this at all.
Sure.
Because, I'm definitely into hardware and collecting the real thing. But there's just some things that I can't get. I don't have the disposable income to buy, like, this one in particular.
Yeah, I see one of the games right there, I can tell you right now.
So, I don't have the disposable income to buy Earthbound. Okay? So, this is Earthbound for the NES, or the Super Nintendo, sorry. And it, I bought this and another reproduction cartridge. Bonk's Revenge. Nope. Yeah, Bonk's Adventure. I'm all over the place. But yeah, so I bought these two, and I saw like this really, really awful picture of the tops of the cartridges, and it was like $20 for both of them. And I was like, all right, I knew they were fakes. The lady didn't even try to play me or anything. I knew they were fakes, especially for $20. So a reproduction cartridge is, I wouldn't even call it a fake cartridge, but, because this is real, you can touch it, you can feel it. On the inside, it's got a board, but it's not the original board that you're going to see. And typically, the label on the outside is something, you can buy these on, like, Etsy and stuff like this, these stickers. And
you can probably make one on your computer if you have a decent enough printer.
Yeah, you can, if you get the right paper to print them out and stuff. But I won't lie, this Bonk's Adventure one is really, really... This one's pretty awful. And it's like real shiny, and like I can see the sides, and it's like really reflective. And it's also like circular, so it doesn't even fully cover, all the way around.
Okay, so,
like
like that one does.
So like, I don't know if you guys can really see it, we're a little far away. But like Super Mario... it's a big square and fits all the way to the edge, but that Bonk's Adventure on the top is rounded and circular. So that, is a very telling, obvious fake.
Earthbound looks really good now.
Earthbound does look really good. And on the back, I can tell that this is fake. Okay, but that's because I spent a lot of time looking at Super Nintendo cartridges. But if you look at, like that is engraved in there.
Oh, right. So, this one has the Nintendo logo.
Yeah, but like where back does not, but it's the color that makes it special. So that color right there is definitely original. That is definitely not. But yeah, the label is a little disturbed on the top as well. It's very reflective. It looks nice. It definitely looks nice and would catch someone's attention for sure. But I mean, I think reproduction cartridges are great for things that I am not going to be able to buy, and I don't want to play in an emulator. I don't typically mess around with emulators too much. I'd rather play it on the real system. So if I can get Earthbound, actually save it to the cartridge because it's got a brand new battery inside of it. I know I'm not going to lose my save. So that's kind of nice. But yeah.
So these are mainly made for people that, like you, they want to play the game, but they don't want to pay the full price. Like, how much would, say, Bonk's Adventure go for, or Earthbound for that matter?
Earthbound is up in the towards $1,000.
Wow.
And Bonk's Adventure, last time, I could be wrong, but the last time I looked at it was like $400. But
yeah, that takes it out of the hands of a lot of people.
Yeah, unless you already have it from when you were growing up.
That's true.
Most people are not going to get rid of that. And games like this is when it starts getting interesting. So,
why don't you tell us what you have there?
So this is Final Fantasy VII, the English edition, for, and it's probably really reflective and messing with you guys. But yeah, it's Final Fantasy VII. It's in a little
for the
case.
NES.
For the
See,
NES.
That's nuts.
So it's the 8-bit edition. So it looks 100% 8-bit. And you can actually get these on Etsy. I didn't get mine on Etsy. I got mine locally. But if you were to compare the quality of this to like Bonk's Adventure, there's no comparison. Like this Final Fantasy VII looks like it was supposed to be on the NES. Which most of us know it's not.
Now that's not the game that you'd play on your PlayStation, is it?
No. It's like an 8-bit version of Final Fantasy VII. And it has all the original dialogue, and everything has been redone to be 8-bit. Came out some years ago. I always wanted to get a copy of it. They actually even have a box I'm gonna print out for it and put it in like a custom case for it. It's pretty cool. But a game like this, I mean, on the back it says it's. This always makes me laugh. So on like this Bonk's Adventure doesn't have anything back here, but like a regular one, it says like Nintendo 1985 caution: do not store in extreme temperatures, do not immerse in water, do not clean with benzene, thinner, alcohol, or other such solvents. Which is really funny because I always use alcohol. But here it says caution, and it says Rev A, which this one's Rev A. Some of them are different though. All of these are Rev A, but it says caution spelled correctly. Nintendo is spelled Nitendo. Nintendo. And instead of do not store in extreme temperatures, it says do not STCAE in extreme temperatures.
Huh.
And then the rest of it's spelled correctly. So I don't know if that's done on purpose. I really hope so, but...
What's this black cartridge you have here?
So this one's really cool. So this is Holy Diver.
Holy Diver.
Holy Diver. For the NES.
I've played this game.
Yeah, so...
It's awesome.
And this one's so well made. It's made by Retrobit. I did a little unboxing of it. Everything's like to the edge and it's all well done.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's really great. And on the back it has the little Holy Diver character. And it says Retrobit.
Very high quality.
Yeah, it came in a set.
Now we're talking about reproduction, like Earthbound and something like this in Holy Diver. So this is more considered a homebrew than a reproduction, or are they both kind of in the same category?
Well, this would be like a homebrew. I mean, they took the original game and then they turned it into a homebrew.
But Earthbound, that's just a direct port.
Yeah, it's a direct port.
So
they put it right on the board, and it's a reproduction cartridge. It's meant to look just like the original, but it's not. Obviously not the original. Sometimes when they make these, they use like a salvage cart, so they'll take like this game apart. And they'll open it up and they'll take a chip off there and flash it with Earthbound and then put it on there. And then, and then they take the label off this and put an Earthbound label on it. Sometimes they, I'm not a fan of that because that takes an original cartridge and takes it off the market. So it's like...
Well, unless it's some...
Even if it's like a sports
game, yeah.
Even if it's a sports game. Like, I don't know. I'm just not cool with that. They have these shells you can buy for extra cheap. And that's what this one is. Like, we're supposed to say Nintendo. It's got a little, like, circle there that's empty. It doesn't say anything. So, yeah. That's the difference between, like, a reproduction and something like this. But...
Very cool.
Yeah. We just wanted to do a little short thing here.
If anyone has a copy of Splatterhouse out there for the Sega Genesis, please send it.
Slaughterhouse is what he meant.
Splatterhouse. Please send it to care of the website. Thank you very much.
Yes, there's a guy who has one locally.
He wants way too much money for it.
It's $200, but it is a... I forgot what the company is that made it. You guys probably know. Put it in the comments.
Yeah.
But Yeah, it's the red cartridge. I forgot the company that made it, but the guy has it locally. I really want it, but like I said, I don't have the disposable income to buy stuff like this, especially something that was never made for the NES. So,
why don't you tell us your favorite
like
homebrew game or
homebrew port that they put on the NES, or do you have any reproduction cartridges of your own that you like to play that you just can't afford, or you just like having around? I think they're cool. Like John Riggs makes some really awesome he makes some really awesome hacks of games. He had this like YouTube wrestlers game, so it was all YouTube stars.
Oh wow!
And they had their faces on the cover art.
That's cool.
And they were in a wrestling game, so they like AVGN like fighting against John Riggs or a whole bunch of other people. So it's like he does really cool hacks like that of NES games, and
check him out.
Yeah, so you guys should definitely check out John Riggs. He's an awesome. Never met him in person, but his videos are awesome. So, but yeah. So this is a little introduction to reproduction cartridges.
If you never knew these existed and you want a copy of Earthbound, it's not that hard to find.
Yeah, I mean Etsy has all kinds of reproduction cartridges on there. It's never where I've got mine from, but I know that's where this one came from originally. But Final Fantasy VII.
So go check it out today. You too can be playing Earthbound.
All right. Well, thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe. Please ding that bell. Follow us on all the things, social media. We're building we got a little bit of a following growing on Facebook a little bit. So our Facebook like page, please give it a like. All this information will be in the bio for the video. So yeah, check us out. We're the 8-Bit Crusaders. We'll be at tons of Comic-Cons in Michigan. Well, we're working on that, right? But we have a video up actually of things you might want to know about our live events if you're interested in having us. We're looking to go out of state too. Yeah, whenever you can get out of work. But yeah, thanks a lot, guys.
Good night.
And you will see us soon.